All right, round one, got the choice. Playing first and keeping. Looking good. I like it. So yes, we will be opening with the Hate Blade. We'll not be opening with the Bloodfell Caves. This much is obvious. I definitely think I like Hate Blade more than most people, and that's understandable. I can see that. When all is said and done, it's a worse than Typhoid Rats. So actually, I guess that's arguable since Typhoid Rats is not a super relevant creature type, whereas Mardu Hateblade is. So there's a good argument to be made there. But I think I like Hateblade more than most because it does so much for its clan. You know what I mean? Turns on the raid, turns defensive when it can't attack anymore. No one ever wants to block it. You always feel like you're getting a good trade out of it. Unless they have a token, of course. Well, this is going to be a solid turn for us. It's almost like our deck could have used a Trumpet Blast. Jeez. We're just cruising guys out here. Well, I hope I'm not walking into a barrage of boulders, but I think he's pretty motivated to use it at this point, since it would kill a couple of our guys. But maybe not. I mean, ideal is just a morph. High Spire Mantis. Well, yeah, I guess we injure it. And then we swing with Morph and Horde Chief. And we get another Horde Chief out there. Oh, I guess we can do Token too. Whatever. Yeah, that's a fine trade. I got no problem with that trade. Definitely didn't want to trade the Hateblade for it, though. Well, I hope we don't get into hostilities, but I am not at the point of Khans of Tarkir drafts where I play around rares that I didn't see in the draft, and I just hope he doesn't have. Oh, we got our pony back. But I still think we played it correctly. Getting the Horde Chief there was pretty huge. Alright, so we do have that erase out of sideboard, which suddenly becomes a lot better. Versus the Horde Chief, of course. This would be a good time for Sorin off the top. Alright, Ponyback Brigade, also acceptable. And I will be hard casting it because I cannot afford to lose it without full value. We've got definitely lethal there. All right, well, could not have asked for a better turn progression, I don't think. And then, you know, that coupled with the fact that he had a pretty slow start, right? He didn't play anything until turn 4, which gave us a lot of time. So we're playing against another Mardu deck. He's already got a couple good-looking tools in Injury and Suspension Field. So I think I will be bringing in the erase. Typically, actually, how many things can he hit? He can't even hit that many things. I guess he can hit enough things, though, where it's annoying. Here's my problem with bringing in erase. Suspension Field, hitting Mardu Horde Chief there, didn't matter at all. He wouldn't take it out, though, would he? No, there's no way he would take it out. But what do I like? War Behemoth or Witness of the Ages? I guess Rough Rider. So those are like the three guys that really get hit hard by Suspension Field. I'm trying to think what I take out. Like, Feat of Resistance essentially would do the same thing as Erase for us. It would protect our creature. You know what I mean? Can I not justify that? Do I take out Kill Shot because he didn't have an aggressive start? I'm not sure that seems correct. I mean, I'd probably take out a Throttle before a Kill Shot, but triple Throttle is pretty insane. Basically, bringing in an Erase as a defensive measure to protect Horde Chief, which I don't care if he's Suspension Fields, War Behemoth, which I really don't think I care. It almost feels like not worth it. Like I said, Rough Rider's like the best thing he could get with Suspension Field. I guess Nightblade would be a pretty good one. That's another thing, though. Like Bondkin, if I make him big, or Nightblade if I make him big and they end up Suspension Fielding it, it's not even that exciting if I erase it and get it back. Then I just get back a dude who has to work more turns to get big again. So it's kind of one of those situations where I'm not really thinking I want to drop anything for an erase. Nothing really seems worth it. One of the Throttles and the Kill Shot are the best arguments I can think of, but I'm almost thinking I should have had Trumpet Blast considering how much I guess I didn't realize we were that tokeny. We are pretty tokeny. Double Horde Chief, double Brigade is not bad. And then I guess we have the Sorin to help us there. All right, well, yeah, I can't think of anything I'd want to take out for the erase, even though it's, you know, pretty good against the Suspension Field. This hand's fine. A little bit slower, obviously, but seems fine. Ooh, this is a sexy draw, especially when you have a Feat of Resistance in your hand. All right, no Black Source is actually a good sign. Actually, just not playing a different land is kind of a good sign. Could be baiting us into one of our 2-drops, but we shall see. I mean, there's obviously no reason to not play the Seeker of the Way there. All right, so he did successfully bait us, but that's all right. Here I think I do the, well, I was going to say the, now it's a little bit more difficult. I was going to say the War Behemoth first. I still think I do War Behemoth first. I'd rather get the full value out of that pony back. So I guess he did bait us. But it wasn't even really a bait. I mean, what am I not going to play Seeker of the Way? All right. No plays, no lands. That's definitely beneficial for us. So this is a Nightblade turn. Nightblade's going to get pretty silly good if we can get a feat on our War Behemoth. If we turn that bad boy into a 4/7 Death Touch, that is really good. It was a double Throttle hand. Jeez. I mean, next turn, just outlasting plus Ponyback Morph is pretty nice. So hit his land, hit the Bitter Revelation. Jeez, hit our red source. Nice. All right, let's Death Touch up a little bit. Let's get in with Morph. And I am going to morph the pony back this time, so ideally I find a good opportunity to use Feat of Resistance next turn. Oh, Butcher of the Horde. Well, thank God I have this double Throttle land. Kind of wish I had that Butcher of the Horde in my deck. So we got lethal next turn if all he's got is a creature play. No plays? Well, this, if it's a kill shot, we just got lethal then. That Feat of Resistance is just going to be all we need. Oh. Does actually work. Let me think about this. So I guess I unmorph the War Behemoth because I'd much rather sacrifice that. I get to choose, right? I hope I get to choose. All right. Seems much better to have the Death Toucher here. This guy's a good deck. He must be pretty bummed about, yeah, how that played out for him. Our opponent's deck was pretty awesome. He has a lot of the same cards we do, except Butcher and Crackling Doom, both of which are good. Yeah, so that worked out for us that time. I'm pretty happy it did. Our opponent's deck was no pushover, so yeah, worked in our favor. I think he missed on it. He had a mulligan and missed on his land drop, so he had all sorts of issues, and we were able to successfully capitalize on that. We didn't have any issues, so let's hope that is a continuing trend. We'll see you in round 2.